Good afternoon, guitar pickers and grinners all over the world. Dr. G String coming to you again from the headquarters and the operation of the Guitar Hospital in Haines City, Florida, home of the Cougars and the Alligators. The last lesson we talked about the guitar. We showed how it was broken. It's all fixed. We showed you how to set up the neck, cut it off, put a little screw in it. We got it down. The action is perfect. We did everything to the guitar but give it a 30,000 mile checkup. One of the things that you can remember about tuning, folks, is that those little screws are right there, get loose. So if you take a small screwdriver on the open back screws and make sure that you tighten those up to where they're just hand tight, that'll eliminate a buzz, because I've had guys come in my shop and a buzz exists right there. This style of tuner goes through this is called a slot head guitar, as opposed to a solid head guitar. This is a 6-string tuner that goes in like this, whereas on a solid head guitar they come through the back like this. This is a little weaker head style, obviously, because there's so much wood missing. Now, the gentleman that owns this guitar knew I was going to cut it like that because he's a cheapskate. This is a cheap hospital he brought it to. So I fixed it for him, put a set of strings on it. You can see how close the action is on the guitar. Extremely low. The neck is perfect. Okay? And here's the guitar. Every note without buzzing. It's perfect. Not a buzz on it. I cut that neck because it had over 1/4 of an inch concave bow in it. I did not do anything else to it but just touch up the frets a little bit with some real fine sandpaper, emery cloth. One of the strings broke, and since this is a cheap guitar, all you got to do, and I'll tell you why the string broke, is just put a little wraparound on the ball, and if you make it tight, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with that string. But I'll tell you why it broke. We'll put it back in the cradle, and here's why the string broke. When you get strings, they come round. Somebody takes a straight string that comes out of a lathe. Some of the ladies or whoever they hire to put these strings in a loop and then slip them into a phosphorus impregnated paper. This paper is supposed to repel moisture. But what they don't consider is that when the ladies are doing that, and I know ladies that do knitting and do that, and they pay them to do these strings, then when they grab the string like that and slip it in the paper envelope, that string has been contaminated because of the acetic acid that's on the fingers. And if you look underneath these strings, we'll try to pick it up for you with the camera, but you can see the slight discoloration right there. Okay, that's where the string has oxidized, and that's what happens when you don't get a clean string or it has a polluted environment that caused that. You'll find other strings that are perfect, but that's not to say anything is wrong. The string will do the job that it's supposed to do. Okay, so here we have a guitar that was basically unplayable. It was destroyed, and within a total working fix-up job at the Guitar Hospital, we did it in approximately 15 minutes. And if I wasn't being distracted by other things, phone calls and pretty girls walking into my door trying to get a job as a nurse, I probably could have done this in a total of 10 minutes. And I'll show you how to have a franchise where you can have a Guitar Hospital in your locality and fix a guitar like this in 10 minutes. That's how you can join the economy and make a few dollars on the side. My job as a professor is to give out information whereby you can better yourself and better your family, better your living condition. Okay, we're going to put Mabel back in her stirrups, and we'll give her back to the gentleman who owns it. And this is Dr. G-String again down in Haines City, Florida, folks, saying go out and play with your G-String and have fun.